A country so long, it stretches from snowy lands to tropical seas. A nation of thousands of islands shaped by mountains, oceans, and samurai history. This is Japan. Let's take a look at Japan. Wait, not the AT Japan. I mean this Japan. Ever wondered why the country is so long and made up of so many scattered islands? From the snowy north of Hokkaido to the tropical south of Okinawa, Japan looks like a giant snake stretched across the ocean. Thousands of years ago, Japan's islands were home to separate tribes and small kingdoms.
But slowly, they began to unite under one ruler. There was just one problem.
All right, let's expand into neighboring lands. There's an ocean in the way. Then let's go west. Ocean. East? More ocean. So, guess we expand up and down instead. Because most of Japan is covered in mountains, there isn't much land suitable for farming, so people built cities along the coasts, and the country gradually stretched north to south. Then came the age of the samurai, the shoguns, and eventually modern Japan. Over time, Japan gained control of more islands and slowly formed the shape we know today. And here's the craziest part. Japan has more than 14,000 islands, but only a few hundred of them are actually inhabited. So instead of growing wider, Japan became a long island nation stretched across the Pacific.
A land where mountains touch the sea, where Vikings once ruled the frozen waters, and where nature still controls the rhythm of life. This is Norway. Norway. Just imagine, a land covered in snow and mountains everywhere.
From north to south, the country stretches like a giant snake, but it's the seas and deep fjords that truly define it. Long ago, there were tiny Viking villages scattered across the mountains. People lived among the peaks, fished in the seas, and sometimes set out on Viking ships to conquer the ocean.
Gradually, the small kingdoms began to unite.
But because of the mountains and the sea, expanding the land was very difficult, so most cities grew along the coastlines. Today, Norway is still famous for its fjords, mountains, and sky-high waterfalls. Even though the country isn't very wide, the way people live in harmony with nature tells a story all its own.
Not one island, not even 100, but thousands scattered across the ocean. A nation built by trade, culture, and the sea itself. This is Indonesia. Indonesia isn't just one country. It's a kingdom of thousands of islands scattered across the ocean. Bali, Java, Sumatra, Kalimantan. Together, these islands make the country look like a living map floating on the sea. Centuries ago, each island had its own culture, kings, and languages. But through trade and cultural exchange, they slowly became connected to one another. Because of the surrounding seas, large land expansion was nearly impossible. So, people mainly traveled and traded by water. Today, Indonesia has more than 17,000 islands, though only a portion of them are inhabited. A nation not built around one land, but around thousands of islands connected by the sea.